Silver Diet Cokes, you can drink until 3 o'clock. Gold Diet Cokes, you can drink 3 o'clock till morning.
I would say you have reached a certain age when the caffeine in Diet Coke is sending you into it.
Yeah.
When you're like, if I drink this Diet Coke, I'm not going to get to bed until 3 a.m. You are a woman of a certain age.
Yeah, I am. Please welcome to the stage the incredible Jessica Kirson and the phenomenal Bob the Drag Queen. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome back. Way over right there is great. Hi.
These pictures they chose of us are so funny.
It's great.
What'd you say?
These pictures they chose of us, oh, it's gone now.
No, I just saw him. I look like a thin Hispanic girl. Oh, I see it. Look.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
This, it's like me with the most makeup I've ever worn. And
It's a good picture. I think they're both good. No, you don't like them?
No, it's okay. I hate every picture of myself, so it
there's
doesn't matter which one.
Well, you know what really helped me, and then didn't help me, and I still have the same problem I always did.
So it didn't help at all.
Not at all. But Fran Lebowitz was talking in that documentary she made, and she said how she used to hate every picture, but within a couple years, when you look back in the picture, you just think, oh boy, I looked young. Yeah. And you no longer remember the pictures you liked or didn't like because they all are just you being young. Yeah. And then you think, well then, so I look worse now. So no matter, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, time's not kind.
No.
Time's not kind.
Sometimes I think, if I look in the mirror and I look really tired and I think, God, I look like shit today, 1 year from now, that's my best.
Yeah.
The theory that we're not meant to look at our faces as often as we look at our
100%.
faces.
I don't look at my face a lot. I'm serious.
I do my makeup for hours
Oh,
at a
yeah,
time.
you do.
You ever know in movies they always go crazy while doing their makeup? They're always like, it's because you're not meant to look at your face that often.
That's right. Oh, wow.
My hot take.
That was a weird pause.
Bob. Hey, you wrote a novel. It's called Harriet Tubman Live in Concert. And that's funny.
Yeah, I get how on the surface, Harriet Tubman Live in Concert sounds like an SNL sketch. I understand that. But when you read the book, there's a lot of reverence for Harriet Tubman, for what black people have gone through and are continuing to go through in America. So everything I do, I'm going to have a little bit of humor in it. I mean, even when my mom died, my friend Zach Norrie Towers called me, and I was actually really distraught. Obviously, my mother passed away, and I was really distraught, and I was just crying, and he was crying with me. And he and I like to, rib each other all the time. And he goes, if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. And I was like, if you could just quit comedy. So, I'm gonna use humor in everything that I do. So there is humor in the book.
I
on the day after my mom passed away, it's kind of crazy.
I think of you as such a performer. I have trouble imagining you sitting and writing for hours at a time without losing your mind. Is that fair?
Well, I wrote this. It took me 4 years to write this book, which is embarrassing when you realize it's only 240 pages.
I want to say, I don't think that's embarrassing at all.
That's what everyone says.
Finish a book. You finished a book.
I did.
Look at this. It's a book.
And it really is in my voice. When you read the book, if you're familiar with me, you're like, oh my God, you can hear me reading the book, or you can hear me writing the book. And I mean, honestly, it's really comedians, we write. I mean, we don't wing it. I mean, Jessica's the queen of winging it, actually. Literally, she has built an empire, but she also is a brilliant joke writer as well. So, I have 3 comedy specials out. So I've written hours and hours of material. So I mean, I do write, but this is my first time doing this form of prose for sure.
And was it difficult writing so many sex scenes for Harriet Tubman?
My God,
putting yourself in that mindset.
Not a single sex scene in the book.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's beautiful.
I'm not reading
it's a beautiful. You're right. I'm sorry to say that. There's love-making scenes with Harriet Tubman.
You will be haunted. Rest assured.
What? I'm sorry. Harriet Tubman isn't a woman that had sex.
Your ghost.
You're saying yes, she's a revered figure, but is it not possible that Harriet Tubman loved to fuck?
Your ghost will not make it on the Underground Railroad. Your ghost is not going to make the trip on the Underground Railroad.
I know.
I rubbed one out to her once.
She actually was a bit of a sex symbol. So Harriet Tubman actually used her feminine wiles in her journeys back and forth. So it's actually not far-fetched to Harriet Tubman because, you usually got to get what you want. And whenever that didn't work, she also carried a gun. That is true. Harriet Tubman carried carry the.
That's amazing.
Jessica, after seeing your special, kids know nothing, and you have to teach them everything. That seems like a slog.
It is a lot. I didn't have any of my kids because I don't want to ruin this temple. But it's a lot. It is, because I'm older. So, but I mean, it's amazing. But they'll be like, pick me up. And I'm like, pick me up. I've been on the floor since yesterday. Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is to go to people's houses who have kids and then like have fun with the kids in a way that the parents will not want to do and then leave. Like my friend Jasmine has this daughter and we do this thing called, she has a child, we do this thing called taco, where you go taco and then you pick the kid up and you fold them like a taco. And you just do this, and the kid go taco and then we go, woo. And then Jasmine's like, I'm not doing that when you leave. I'm not doing that when
really
you fucking
funny.
leave.
Yeah, I always like because the parents when you visit, like between like 3 and 5, it's before they've been handed off to the government, for part of the day.
Yeah.
You're still on it, and I would love just sort of you can like kids between 3 and 5, you can really you can lift them. You know, so you can gotta spin them around and make them real dizzy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
and then
they
they
like
slam
it.
into a
And the
wall. It's hilarious.
Parents hate it.
Yeah.
Parents do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get married soon. You think that's a mistake?
Yes.
No, you do?
No.
Immediate yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know. How many long-term relationships were you in?
I've only been in them. I'm a lesbian.
Right.
So, yeah. They've ended after 2 years and stayed with them for 12. That's how.
Right. But for me, it's like you have to have at least 2 long-term relationships.
Yeah.
Because it's only in the second long-term relationship that you figured out what the problems in the first
That's
relationship
true.
were your fault.
Yeah, that's true. They weren't, but I was always told.
Oh, they weren't your fault?
I mean, I of course had a part in it, but I was always told that every single thing was my fault. I was with someone who couldn't take responsibility or own her part.
Oh, wow.
This is getting really upsetting. But I'm with someone now who's the nicest and most amazing, caring person.
You said that last time.
I never said that.
Love It or Leave It is brought to you by Helix. I have a Helix mattress. I have a Dawn Luxe. It's extremely comfortable.
I got a couple.
Yeah, they're great. They help my sleep. They also they make the end of the day really nice. Like you kind of finish all your tasks, your various tasks, and then you get to just watch Real Housewives in your very comfortable bed. What a dream!
So nice. Wish I
Would
could
you
do that
ever dream?
right now.
So how do you know which Helix mattress works best for you and your body? Take the Helix Sleep Quiz and find your perfect mattress in under 2 minutes. I took the Helix Sleep Quiz, as I said, and I was matched with a Dawn Luxe because I wanted something that felt firm but plush, and I sleep on my stomach and my back and my side. I sleep in all the positions. The Helix lineup offers 20 unique mattresses, including the award-winning Luxe and Ultra Premium Elite collections, Helix Plus, a mattress designed for big and tall sleepers, Helix Kids, a mattress designed for growing bodies, endorsed by child sleep experts. Helix knows there's no better way to test out a new mattress than by sleeping on it in your own home. That's why they offer a 100-night trial and a 10 to 15-year warranty to try out your new Helix mattress. Plus, your personalized mattress is shipped straight to your door free of charge. Go to helixsleep.com/loveit for 20% off site-wide. That's helixsleep.com/loveit for 20% off site-wide. helixsleep.com/loveit. Bob and Jessica. As things get progressively worse and American conservative media gets more and more panicked about gender and sexuality, because if they didn't, they'd have to cover the news. I'm running out of things to say about it, which is why I wanted you two to say it instead, as we all weigh in on the question, will this successfully distract straight conservatives from the many terrifying real problems affecting our country in a segment we're calling Look Over They Them There?
I love Bob and Jessica sounds like a straight couple. Like Bob and Jessica are coming over for dinner.
It sounds like the hosts of a morning TV show.
And
Yeah,
this
it
morning
does.
with Bob and Jessica.
In Cincinnati.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the traffic report. Back over to you, Bob and Jessica.
Thank you,
It does.
Jessica.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. First up, the claim that sitting in front of a screen makes you a woman.
What?
To be fair, Jessica is sitting in front of a screen. So 1 out of 3 chances it will work.
Let's roll the clip.
When you sit behind a screen all day, it makes you a woman. Studies have shown this. Studies have shown this. And if you're out working, like building robots like Harold, you are around other guys. You're not around HR ladies and lawyers.
What do you
that gives
do?
you estrogen.
What do you
Let
do?
me finish, Judge.
What a
You sit behind the screen.
Yeah.
Can we just look at the beginning of the clip when he goes sitting behind the screen all day?
Yeah, sachet. That's amazing.
That's good.
That man knows the flavor of penis. If he did a blind test, he'd be like, "That's dick. That is dick. I know it is."
Right. It's like okay, Diet Dr. Pepper, penis, penis,
No, he'd
penis.
be like, Diet Dr. Pepper, Jim?
But he sits in front of a screen all day. He's
Yeah.
on the news.
I think he might be full of shit.
Yeah.
Jessica, your Hulu special is called I'm the Man.
Yeah.
Is that because you do stand-up and you don't work behind a screen?
That's like because of the term, like, I'm the man. Like, I am a female comic who's very powerful and fearless. And yeah. So, like, society's, view of what a man is. Also, every time I've been with a woman, a straight guy, I said, who's the man? And I'm like, I guess it's me because I don't listen and I'm dead inside.
I was at Taco Bell recently, not to brag.
I'm there every night.
But I pulled up to the drive-thru and the lady at the drive-thru was like, welcome to Taco Bell. And I was like, hi, can I get the Doritos Locos and the Mountain Dew Zero Baja Blast? And then she said, yes, ma'am, absolutely, just drive up to the next window. And I was like, I don't think my voice is that feminine. Okay, sure, whatever. So I was like, I'm not gonna correct her. It's fine. We pull up to the window and I look, it's a man. Because I said, yes, ma'am. We pulled up 2 men. We were like, what do we do? We didn't say anything. I just said, thank you, ma'am. He said, yes, ma'am, on your way.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Sorry.
That's
kiss,
so
kiss,
great.
kiss. That's an opportunity to kiss.
Yeah.
You should kiss. Mountain Dew Zero.
That's
a cursed drink.
No. Let me tell you right now, I'm not one to go on and on about beverages. That being said, I'm pre-diabetic, so I can't drink sugar-full drinks. So if you're out there looking for a great sugar-free beverage, I'm going to rank them for you. So at the very, very top of the list, you have Taco Bell's Baja Blast Mountain Dew Zero. This is elite. You can't even tell it's zero sugar. Then under that, you have Diet Dr. Pepper, okay?
That's a good one.
Absolutely amazing. Below that, you're going to have Coke Zero and Pepsi Max. But over here in the other world, there's this group of maniacs, and they drink Diet Coke.
I like Diet Sprite.
Diet Sprite is great.
Diet Dad?
Diet Coke is a cult. It's crazy.
It is a cult.
They'll drink it with anything. They're like, good morning, I have a sausage and cheese and a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
So, in my fridge at home, we have Diet Coke, and one level down is all caffeine-free Diet Coke. Silver can, gold can.
Wow.
Because silver Diet Cokes, you can drink until 3 o'clock. Gold Diet Cokes, you can drink 3 o'clock till morning.
I would say you have reached a certain age when the caffeine in Diet Coke is sending you into it.
Yeah.
When you're like, if I drink this Diet Coke, I'm not going to get to bed until 3 a.m. You are a woman of a certain age.
Yeah, I am. I am of that, whatever age you think that is, I have hit it.
Yeah.
I am on the other side of that age. If I get anywhere near a full caffeinated
Really?
Diet Coke after 4 o'clock, 2 days are ruined.
That's amazing.
That is such a crisis. If I have a Diet Coke after 3 o'clock, the next day is fucked.
Wow.
I'm not better the day after that. That's how fucked I am.
I imagine you have a Diet Coke and someone walks in like, are they filming Breaking Bad in here? What is going on? This guy's cracked out in here.
Next up, the idea that tariffs equal girlfriends. This week, Vox published an article titled "The Strange Link Between Trump's Tariffs and Incel Ideology. Meet the lonely men who think tariffs will get them girlfriends." Apparently, it's part of a larger online hysteria that claims women have cushy email jobs, providing them with a level of financial security which keeps them from having to marry and have sex with socially dysfunctional men. If tariffs tanks the economy, women will be forced to marry men for economic survival, thus righting a terrible wrong against the duds.
Can someone kill me? I'm serious. Can someone just kill me tonight?
I don't think maggots know what a tariff is.
I don't either.
I genuinely don't think they know what it is, what it does, who pays for it, where it comes from, who came first, the tariff or the product. They have no clue. And they will say it does anything. Tariffs cure cancer. Tariffs gives you girlfriends. Tariffs gives you wings. Don't drink a tariff after 3 p.m.
So brilliant.
Yeah, I just it's just like you're sitting in you're in front of your computer in your parents' house,
Becoming a woman.
You're gaming, life isn't gone your way. You think that tariffs are gonna fuck up the marketing jobs for the women and turn you into what? A factory foreman?
I hate to say it, but those guys who are not getting laid, not only could tariffs not get you laid, Jesus Christ could not get those guys laid.
Yeah, tariffs, that's your problem. That's your problem. You got Jersey bed sheets. Get it together.
It's terrible.
No,
That was
no.
absolutely-
I
Come on.
liked
That was
it.
horrible.
That was
Come on, it was
terrible.
sweet.
Because it was such a bad
If you
joke.
committed, we would have
I
been
know,
in.
they didn't hear
Yeah,
it 'cause it
that's
was-
true.
But
I said it's terrible, is what I said.
See? It worked. It worked.
we're just terrific. Let's this week. Next up, maybe the TSA body scanner turns you gay.
Oh my God.
In a recent podcast clip that went viral, a Christian nationalist pastor expressed concern that the TSA body scanner would turn him gay with its gay beam.
I had to be molested at the airport to go to Florida, right? Just to get on an airplane because I'm not going to go through the gay
Molested.
beam machine. I didn't let CJ do it. I wouldn't let him do it. Said, you're getting patted down too, buddy. I don't want them turning you gay.
I
Oh,
can't.
no.
I'm sorry. I just can't take it.
I just don't think it's the beam, my friend.
You go through like I'm about to go through security, and you come out and you're like, "Hello."
I mean, we know that's not true because all gays have TSA pre-check. Everyone knows we would never stand in this machine. We don't do that.
Such an important point.
We walk by real. It's like you feel so VIP. You're like, looking at the straight men kick their shoes off, taking out their laptops and their fucking iPad
belt.
Pros and their Nintendo Switches.
Yeah.
And finally, can white men wear
No. Don't finish it. The answer is no.
I misread it. It's not can white men, it's can men wear white jeans.
Yeah. No, because they shit themselves so much.
Not straight, man.
Yeah, maybe the straight men shitting themselves. The Trump administration has ignored the Supreme Court, sent our nation into a constitutional crisis, attacked our universities, erased our history, but Fox News can't cover that, so they have to ask important questions like, can men wear white jeans? There's nothing manly about wearing white jeans.
I will say, in their defense,
No, finish the thought. Finish
white
the thought.
jeans are like hot. Like when a man
Yeah.
wears white jeans, I think to myself, there's no way this man would ever be straight. A straight man would not think to wear white jeans, for starters. And if they do, they would be covered in mustard and ketchup, beef jerky,
Cheeto
Red
dust,
Bull,
yeah.
Cheeto dust. They don't
Yeah.
have the tact it takes to wear white jeans.
it's really it's the white jeans, they're high risk, high reward.
For sure.
If it's working, you feel like you're crushing life. Look at me in these white jeans. The other thing about the white jeans is if the sneakers are off, you look insane.
Yeah, you look
crazy.
Yeah, you look crazy.
Everything has to be right.
Not a lot of lesbians don't wear white jeans either. I just realized.
Huh.
I love that no one just responded to that.
Why do you
I feel
think that
very
is?
alone. I don't know. I mean, I do, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's just go over something else.
I feel like.
Can you just agree with me? So
It's true. I have never seen a lesbian wear white jeans. And if I see it, I'll say, not a lesbian. You can't fool me, bitch.
You're a lesbian.
No.
We gotta get these cards checked.
She's from Lebanon.
Oh my God, you're Lebanese.
Yeah, I'm Jewish from Lebanon.
So anyway, I got a lot of questions about chicken turna, so we're in good shape.
Chicken.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I know.
Hey, do me a favor. Never ask anyone that.
You can't ask me if they're Jewish. Well, I was like, because I was like, all this Jewish stuff you're saying is, I was like, Jessica, are you okay?
Well,
This
you
has to
didn't
be
say,
from
are
another
you a
Jewish guy.
Jew? That would have been.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Yet. You have to show the book.
Oh, that's amazing what you just said. Just show my book. I mean, I've been
Now-
getting laughs the whole time. Can you fucking show my book?
The book is Harriet Tubman Live in Concert, a novel, Bob the Drag Queen.
New York Times bestseller.
It's a
New York
bestseller.
Times
It's true.
bestseller. Finally, a story about what it would be like if Harriet Tubman was around now.
Exactly. And we got some great acclaim. Whoopi Goldberg loves the book. Karamo loves the book. All the black people.
Yeah.
Great.
You gonna ask me if I'm black?
Are you?
You're black. Now I'm feeling like should I have asked at the beginning?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been offensive at all.
Yeah, no. It would have been weird, but it would have been offensive. Like certain people you can ask. You ever met someone you're like, are you like? I met someone recently, and I didn't ask her if she was black, but I did lean over and I was like, is she black? So I don't know if any of you watch. I don't watch Real Housewives. Do any of you watch Real Housewives?
I've been watching it.
So I was on this TV show with one of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Her name is Robin.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if she was because she's so light skinned. So I leaned over to another black person, Danielle Reyes, and I was like, "Is this bitch black?" She is.
Cool. Oh, what a relief that is. I'm also just thinking about like maybe one like. You're black, and I knew that before. I didn't have to ask. I'm just imagining how it would be received if everything about this novel was the same, but you were white.
It'd be crazy.
Oh my God.
It would be crazy. So tell me about this fictionalized version of Harriet Tubman in the present. She's a rapper, I understand.
No, she comes back. So Harriet Tubman wants to continue her work as an abolitionist, right? Helping get people to freedom. Now, Harriet Tubman actually did use music in her work as an abolitionist. She would go to the edge of the woods and she would sing a song very quietly, not like in the Cynthia Erivo movie. She's in the woods belting. Like, girl, you're gonna get caught. No, girl. You go to the edge of the woods, you would sing a song very quietly, and the nearest enslaved person would hear that song, and they would start singing so you wouldn't get caught, and then everyone else starts singing. And that is a message that lets you know someone's going to be delivered tonight. Someone's going to be taking their journey. Someone's going to become a passenger on the Underground Railroad. So it's actually not far-fetched to imagine that Harriet Tubman would use music in her work. And obviously the goalpost for freedom has moved, right? What freedom means is constantly moving, but it doesn't mean you don't keep moving with the goalpost. So Harriet Tubman is working with a semi-retired hip-hop producer named Darnell, and on the journey, she realized that he might not be free, and she's going to help him get to his freedom.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you.
Bob's book, Harriet Tubman Live in Concert's out now. Jessica's special, I'm the Man, hits Hulu on April 25th.
Yeah,
That's
next
exciting.
Friday. Yeah.
Where'd you film it?
I filmed it in New York at Sony Hall.
That's great.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
And
I'm
people-
really proud of it. It's
Really?
great. Yeah.
Would
Okay.
Would you say that it's the culmination of everything you've been working on up until this point in your life?
No, that would take 500 specials. I've been working on things for so. No, it's different. You know, I pride myself on being very different on stage, and I really am excited for the world to see it. You know, and I'm excited it's with Hulu. They're incredible.
That's cool.
If you don't watch it, you're crazy. Jessica Kirson is not only one of the funniest comedians of all time, she is the comedian that they call when someone needs to learn how to be a comedian. She is. Am I lying?
No.
I'm not lying. She is like a comedian's comedian. And you know how you know she's good? Because gay guys like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the
We
best.
hate everyone.
That's right. That's right.